Nope, that's not the right thing. I need to click on this button. Yeah, there we go. There it is. Oh, it shows my total, like, computer stats. That's kind of odd, right? That's a weird thing for it to do, isn't it? Alright, what's Discord got going on? Oh. Ah. Alright. Okay, so everything's good. We're all good now. Everything's fine. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Everything is not fine. Nope, now it is. We're good. Okay. So, yeah. Back to placing stone. Oh, goodness. There we go. We're just slowly sinking here. Don't mind me. Alright. I need to just stand on something, because the constantly floating up and down thing is not working for me. Makes it very weird and awkward to place blocks. Oh, we're almost to the surface. Alright, come on. Let's get there. Let's do it. Let's do it. My head is above the water. Feels wonderful. Alright. Dang it. Alright, it'll be quick. It'll be quick. It's just one. Alright, now we have, this is the rock slide bit here. I need to make some level 1 rockets. Alright, so this is the rock slide. Now, we will have to remove some of the grass here, I think, too. Just to sell the rock slide bit. And then, why does the new guy have TNT? Why does the new guy have diamond armor? Whose base is this? Now, where was I? Okay, so we got this part over here that we leveled up. So where realistically would that be? I'm thinking we get one here. This side needs to be a little bit lower. So we'll go there. And this one can go there. And then we'll do like a big drop there. And then another drop there. So yeah, okay. I'll just start bringing it up, I guess. This is honestly, do one of those numbers and leave that one. Okay, sure. So then I guess we'll just start coming up right here. Okay, so there's that one. Can we reach it? Can we reach it? Not quite. I have to take one of these down. I feel like this is already gonna not quite feel right. Yeah, definitely is not going to feel right unless I bring that out a little more, but even still, some of this is gonna have to get cut back. Probably. Okay, so I'm kind of okay with where this is at right now. We'll do that one there, and then this one is going to have to go down kind of a lot. And that one needs to go down a little. We'll shave one off of there, and let's see how this looks. Okay, it's not terrible. It's definitely not quite right unless the rock slide comes out this way more. We bring the rock slide out here. Okay, this is too. This right here is wrong. Can't be like that. Really? You're not gonna infinite water source? Thanks for nothing. do this just to make it look a little bit extra jagged. And then so if it is like that, we still need something here like that. And then bring that up so that I can do that. Yeah. I'm okay with that. So, I want... Ah. Don't do me like that. Water, with your buoyancy. So then I think, bring this down here. And I want that one to have like that extra pillar up thing again. Like that. And then you can go down because we need you to be more jagged. And this one will do the same thing here. But you don't look jagged because of the other bit. We'll do it here. Yeah. Alright. And these are probably going to get replaced by cobble, I would imagine. Alright, so this is looking okay. We're going to bring it out. And then once we get under the water, oh, you know what, this is probably, that'll help a lot, I bet, for the stream. Alright. Oh, dang it. This one here. Yeah. Out pretty decent now with a nice like, steep slope, and then this corner is, well, honestly too diagonal. It needs a more abstract shape, but I'm kind of digging the way this side is looking right now, and we'll need to bring this one down too. So for the rock slide, the way rock slides work, or any sort of like landslide, when it gets down to like a more stable platform, like somewhere where the slide sort of stops, it fans out. So the rock slide is going to have to go wide and become less steep as we get further down. But we're still going to keep this portion here of the mountain a steep, like, mountain face type deal. So, do I want to, like, plan out where the fan goes? No, I think we're just going to keep building down. That's going to be the way to do it, I think. But we will do one of those, another one of those there. And we'll take take that one down so it's not even above the water. Actually, do that to all of these and let them be like one under. Except that now I'll have to refresh those sources. Whatever, that's fine. So build all these down. Doing this underwater is kind of annoying. Let's try the side approach. Maybe the side approach will be less annoying. Alright. Here, we'll let do that. We'll see what it looks like when everything's actually put together. Back, thank you. Alright. I love how the water's getting so much deeper here. That's really making this significantly easier. Falling at an extraordinarily slow rate. Alright. So that's coming down okay. Here's rock slide bit. That's just going to be slope bit. So, but we need the rock slide to. Alright, yeah, we just gotta plan this. Come down kind of steeply and then start to come out, and then as you start to come out you're gonna get a lot more gradual. Probably gonna have to come in here with gravel at some point because that would make a lot of sense. Alright, so there's one side of the rock slide fan. Oh yeah, nice and deep. Nice and deep water here. Perfect. Just perfect. Alright, and over here we're gonna bring down the other side of the fan. We're still gonna be kind of steep here, I think. What is this? What have I just done? What? Okay, that looks more like something. Then start to fan it out a little, get a little more gradual with the fanning of the out. Alright. So that's going to be a big fan. This is going to be so much fun. I wonder if, since this part is underwater, if maybe I don't fill this part in. I mean, the words came out of my mouth, but I already didn't believe them. But this is actually, that's too much fan. Because it should basically be fanned at like 120 degrees. I mean, it's going to have a slight, wow, can't think of the word at all right now. What's the word? Bell curve word thing? You know what I'm talking about. Alright. This crazy bit can just go. I think we're just going to kind of slowly bring the fan down on this side here. Just like right here. Right at the bottom, we'll bring it out just a little. That's a lot more manageable. And it would make sense, because like the deeper part right here, you know, the stuff would fall there, because that's the more stable area. It's perfect. It's perfect. Alright, so let's Now that we have a plan here, sort of ish, let's kind of fill it in. We'll bring the bottom of all of it down. Okay. It's a little straight right there. That's right, we can fix that. First, let's just get the outline part done. That's what made actually doing the mountain that much faster, was just doing the outline first. I don't remember working underwater being quite this annoying last season when we were in 1.13, but maybe that's just because it was all new, so it was like kind of exciting. That's what I'm going with. Really? Alright. Does having that much in change our opinion of the way this is built out? Not really, I wouldn't say. I hope I can... That should still be plenty of room to build this out as a steep face, because we're talking like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks out probably. So the steep face will come to like here-ish or so. That'd probably work. And then we can just kind of fill in the gaps with like some gravel or something. And this will be steep. I'm going to make this steep for as long as possible, I think, because it's steep, it's going to use less material and take way less time than shallow. Because the more gradual the thing, the more stuff I'm going to have to place. I want to collect this stone. We have plenty. Like that. It's going to be a lot better when it's more than just plain old stone. fast. Too fast. Get. Thank you. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Come on. Alright. There's that side. So we'll still have to shape it on the inside, of course. Let's do the other side. What happened here? Sure, you get that. Alright. Same thing. Fill in the bottom. I don't know why, but this already feels easier. Freaks me out when those like little particles that float in the water just like suddenly appear right super close to your field of view. One more? Yes, two more. Alright. And this one. Slowly float to the bottom naturally. Float to the bottom. That made a ton of sense. So there's that side. Do one of those numbers. I guess we'll just fill in the bottom of this part here and do the same thing we did before. We're like pillaring down-ish. Alright, we're gonna have to do this in parts. Hey, we finally ran out of stone in our inventory. I think I only have one shulker left. Gravel, cobble. Nope. Okay. Alright, yeah, we're good. We still have plenty back in the storage room, so if we run out here. So inside of the mountain, right here, we just built wait, I need that grass. Sugarcane farm. So the observer sees the sugarcane grow to the third stage, and when that happens, it powers the block behind it, which is sitting on top of a note block, and then the note block triggers an update to the piston, and the piston fires and breaks the second piece of sugarcane, and then it falls into the water stream, and then it goes into that water stream, and then it goes down into some hoppers over there. Let's go. Come on. Come on. There we go. Get. Where's my grass? Alright, and so then the water stream comes down behind, onto hoppers behind these two walls of chests. So we collect our sugar cane. I'll take that back. And then down under here, which one? This one? Not quite. This one. Yeah. So under here we have a creeper farm. So the only thing that can spawn in here is creepers. And so the creepers spawn, and they're scared of cats. So when they see a cat, they will attempt to get 7 blocks away from the cat. And mobs see trapdoors as a full block. So like they always see it as something they can walk on. So he tries to run away from the cat. He runs off the edge, falls down here. If it's from high, he'll die right away. If it's from lower, then the creeper will fall in the magma blocks, take damage, and then die. And then there's a hopper minecart running around underneath of the magma blocks, picking up all of the gunpowder, taking it over to a string of regular hoppers, which then ejects them into a dispenser or a dropper up a water stream that comes up and fills the chests on the other side. So I live on a mushroom island, and it doesn't look like it now because I converted it all to grass. But on a mushroom, a mycelium island, hostile mobs cannot spawn. It doesn't matter what the light level is or anything. So, in order to make the creeper farm, I had to build out this entire peninsula into the ocean biome where hostile mobs can spawn. And you can kind of tell exactly exactly where it is because of the color of the grass. So like this, a line right here was the original biome, or the original island, I mean. And so I built all of this out and then dug it down to make the also, so like the lower you are in the world, the more frequent mobs will spawn. So that's why I built it down instead of building it up. And yeah, so now the name of the game is make the mountain look natural. And then when it does, I'm building a lighthouse on top. Now, originally my plan was to have the farms inside the lighthouse, but they just kind of wound up, you know, under it. And there may be, I might still put something in the lighthouse, but it's more about just, I want to build the lighthouse. And so I'm actually going to have a few lighthouses around the island. So you can see there's a hill over here, there's this peninsula here, like this one way up here and stuff. So I'm probably going to build some lighthouses around in different places, and they are all going to be modeled after famous lighthouses where I grew up. By where I grew up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a challenge on it. So if anybody can guess the name of the lighthouse when I build each one, each lighthouse is going to have a dog that's sort of like the guardian and the keeper of the lighthouse. And if somebody guesses the name of that lighthouse, I'm going to rename the dog after them. Most people probably don't care, but it's just a thing that I'm going to do. So, before I build this, now the other ones will be easier because the other ones I can just build in place. Like this mountain I had to build, you know, to accommodate being in the ocean biome now. So, yeah. So there's that. Yay! You fell asleep again, didn't you? I assume you fell asleep at this point. It was such a riveting story, though. I don't know how you possibly could have. I mean, in theory, I could build this hollow. There's no reason necessarily to fill it in. necessarily, but I kind of wanna. I kind of don't wanna though. Maybe just this fan out rock slide bit. We'll let that be hollow, because nothing is really gonna spawn in there anyways. So let's try that out. Try it on for size right now. Kind of pyramid it down a little bit and see, and then come back from the pyramid, right? Do a thing and place some other stuff in. Yeah, alright, fine. Fine. Alright, fine. We'll do it your way. Well, that was a genius move. What is it that I was hoping to accomplish with that little move? I think this is more what I was trying to do. It should probably start fanning out. God, it's gonna be so big. This water is really annoying to work with right now. Like flying, sort of, but worse. So much worse. Alright. So then, if that's the way we're doing it, then each level needs to kind of come out a little bit lower and a little bit wider. Bit wider. Oh, dude, this is nothing. I have a chest full of shulkers, full of stone. Have you not seen my my R&D facility? Where are we going here? Get up there, you can do it. Alright, R&D facility, here we come. Load, please, chunk. Ow. So a lot of the stone came from this. I did a lot of mining at the beginning. So some of it came from that, but this big giant area right here was definitely a lot of it. So this is the TNT tree farm over here. This is the blast chamber where the obsidian is. So you can see that's where the logs come down, the TNT blows them up. And then, oh, this rocket is going to fire for way too long. We're just going to climb. Go the slow way. And then the other day I added a concrete maker to it too, so that rather than like having to constantly do the whole like offhand break concrete and water thing that takes forever, so I can turn the TNT on. And then also, like right now, you can see where the dirt is because I use the dirt to flush all the concrete out of the system. But you have concrete powder, you place it here. When you place it here, then that completes this circuit because that redstone torch powers the concrete powder, which then powers the piston. The piston fires it off and then is instantly depowered. So, and then it kind of works the same way over here. These comparators are shooting power in that direction. So once there's a block in front of them, then they automatically provide power to the redstone behind it, which provides power to the pistons, which pushes the block, which then instantly depowers itself. And so then the concrete gets pushed down, and if I'm doing the wood will get pushed down, and then the TNT blows up like right in that area. So that's all we got going in the R&D facility so far. And then this is of course the base of the log farm, and I tore out the old miniature creeper area. I still need to clean up that wall. It's looking a little messy. The color of grass in the ocean biome is nowhere near as vibrant as it is in that one. Is that a surprised face? It's super tiny. Okay, we don't need that right now. Let's finish doing this bit. If I keep doing what I'm doing right now, this thing's going to get crazy wide really fast. So we're going to do a single step down on this next layer. Mind blown emoji, got it. Yeah, it's nice to know that you watch my videos. Oh, we're out of range of the thingamabobber whose name I can't remember. Oh wow, just barely. So if we do that, we could make it like a little step thing. I know, I'm just giving you a hard time. Whether you watch or not is entirely up to you. That doesn't mean I'm not going to talk trash, though. Please stand up. Thank you. Yeah, we could that could kind of work, especially if we like pile the gravel on here. Now we're gonna step it out again. Well, and like, you know what? It's actually not going to be that much because the only thing we have to fill in is the gap. Because, yeah. We're doing the whole thing with the thing and the words. Because we're filling it in and we're going to keep it hollow. That's what I was trying to say. I mean, I kind of figured you were doing your own thing. I didn't think you were just sitting there watching me play. That's not really your style. Okay, alright. This is okay. Got one bubble left. This little guy right here needs to go. There we go. It's kind of weird that I think it actually counts me as a viewer, even though I'm in like the little creator dashboard area. That seems strange. Like you would think that it wouldn't actually count that one. Or at least I would have thought that. Yeah, this is definitely the way to do it. I mean, it made sense. It's gonna make sense for like the large portion of the mountain to be solid, but like filling all of this in, that would have sucked so much. Come on, come on, come on. Thing. Look, I'm finishing this thinking mountain night. I only have a little bit of time left this week to even do the rest of what I need to do here, so the mountain has got to get done, okay? I need to build the lighthouse. It's got to be in the episode this weekend, because that's where I want it to be. That turn is too sharp. Swim faster. Okay. This rock slide has gotten a little bit excessive, I think. Just a little bit. So let's reel it back in a bit. So we're gonna stick close on this one. I have the Back to the Future theme stuck in my head. Oh, oh, there we go. Copyright strike. Yay. Alright, stayed a lot closer this time. Probably should have done that on all the other ones, but I'm definitely not redoing them at this point. Yep, that looks a little better. How are we doing on stone? We still got plenty. Alright. And then we'll start this one here. We're just going to stay close-ish on the rest of them. Please, please be... I really wish that your reach was like one block further. I find myself a block away from where I'm trying to place so many times. Right now. Come on. Start running into that kelp soon. Good grief, dude. Alright. I'm gonna take a break from drawing rings and actually fill in some of these gaps. Take a look at it and make sure that I even like what's going on right now. Little fish, I'm sorry, buddy, but you're gonna be trapped. It's just how it is sometimes. Yeah, whatever you say there. Fine. Oh, did I start the... Okay, it's going. Yeah, so we can get on top of that, put some cobble and some gravel and all kinds of crazy stuff. Make it look a little more natural, wild, craggy. For right now, we just need to get the basic shape in. These rings, they got big. It's this one right here. This was the problem one right here. I went way out. filling in holes now. Just being ridiculous. I'm very ready to be done building the mountain though. I want to build the lighthouse already. But I feel like if I build the lighthouse before the mountain's done, then the mountain's going to be like hanging over my head. So if I get the mountain done first, I feel better about building the lighthouse. I know which one I'm going to build first too. Like I already know what this one's going to be. And I think I know what the second one is going to be also, but I think I'll wait a little bit before I do that. Kind of space out that project. One more shelf done. Now I gotta do the enormous shelf. But the two after the enormous shelf are pretty small. Oh, hello, little baby drowned. What's up, dude? I don't think anybody invited you to this party. Start over here again. inventory of stone. I have to go grab some more out of the storage room. I have placed a lot of stone over here. Good grief, dude. I don't think I have any more here right now. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Probably I'm not ready to use that. Trying to keep the base form nice and clean. Whatever, he was trying to gnaw on my leg. Joes are friends, not food. What? What was that? That was effective. Come on, come on. Man, this area is big. Can I get some more conduit power, please? Alright, almost done with the big shelf. The ones after it are going to be relatively small. I mean, we still have a couple more to build, but... I wish I'd set up a second conduit over here. Come on, man. Don't be like that. Yeah, I think this fan, this alluvial submarine fan here, it's a bit excessive. That's okay though. This one should be pretty quick to fill in, I'd imagine. such a weird, like, experience. And the fact that I keep going in and out of conduit power, so I lose the night vision and everything goes dark, that just contributes to it feeling weird. Like looking up and filling in these holes, it just, there's something about it that just feels like, I don't know, off balance. Like I imagine similar to what it feels like working on something in the space station when you're in zero gravity or near zero gravity. Oh my gosh. Alright. Back to the house. That was a fail. There we go. Well, I'm gonna have a bunch of empty shulkers after this. One more layer to fill in, and then we'll take a look at what's here so far. See if I like it, see if it needs to be changed before I get too far in. Not done. Oh wait, is this the last one? I thought I was still on the one above it. No, we finished it. Okay, cool. So this is the last one. The last, well, shelf that has thus far been outlined. Almost there. Nope, not quite. There we go. More conduit power. Night vision helps a lot underwater. yeah, you know what? I think it's actually going to be pretty good. Especially once like I come in and put some gravel and stuff on it and mix it up. It'll look a lot better. Although I do need to make it a little better with what's going on right here. That will be a project for another day. Yeah. Balance that out. Make it random. Alright. Well, that's going to be it for me. I'm going to head on to bed. I'll see you tomorrow.